Alright, this is Andrew Jolly with Joda Home Inspections. We're here at 1192 McClelland. We've got the camera pushed out 53 feet out. I'm accessing this through the clean out in the basement. It looks like a lot of the drain lines throughout the house have been upgraded with plastic, but then you still have a cast iron line going out. And then it looks like it switches. The line's pretty dirty, so I'm not positive if this is clay or if it might be a transite pipe. But what you're seeing here on the screen is a blockage. I don't know if this is caused from a root with some sewage caught on it, or if it's something else. But this is a definite blockage in the sewer line. You can see a good 80 to 90% of the line is blocked, and once something else gets caught on that bottom piece that is still open, it's going to back up into the house. And so at this point, I would recommend having this cleaned and then having the rest of the line evaluated. An average sewer line is around 100 feet out, and so we're really only seeing about half of it at this point. I'm afraid that if I push my camera through this, it's going to cause something to fall, and then the sewer is not going to be able to be used until it's cleaned out. At least at this point, all I've done is look at it, and it hasn't caused anything to actually shift or fall. So I'm going to pull it back and show you a couple more things on the rest of the line that we are able to see. We didn't get very far out. We probably just barely made it out of the house. Generally, you'll have cast iron like this under the house or in the house, and then once it goes through the foundation, it'll switch to something like clay. That's the way they used to do it. But this is cast iron that you're seeing here. And the issue with cast iron is you'll get this rust that builds up, and the line starts to flake really bad. That can cause stalls to get caught, which can cause it to back up. Eventually, cast iron always needs to be replaced. And it's hard to actually clean cast iron. If you clean it, the rust just flakes off, and it can actually do more harm than good to actually have it hydrojetted. Biggest thing with this line is to have that area cleaned out now, and then kind of go from there. Have the rest of it scoped and see what else might be going on down the rest of the line. So I'm going to end this recording now. Well, before I do that, I'm just going to point out there's a little bit of a flat spot here in the basement. There's not a ton of slope where the sewer line is actually visible in the basement, and that's causing a little bit of water to just sit there. You want to have a little more slope than this so that all the waste can flow out naturally and not have to build up before it starts to go downhill. So I'm going to end this recording now.